Despite a blatant and obvious attempt to cover up, this is footage inside Robb Elementary. The shooter is patrolling the corridors top of your screen, having entered bottom right. Bottom left, you'll see a child who's just come out of the bathroom, narrowly missing the eyesight of the shooter, sees him enter a classroom and hears 5 gunshots and makes a run for it.
The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
So right on cue, here come the good guys with the guns. 3 minutes since the perpetrator entered the building. It's the second attempt to engage.
By running toward gunfire.
Having charged down the corridor like the heroes, they claim to be they locate the gunman in the classroom. The door is shut, they later claim it's locked. Bottom right, you'll notice this officer. Yeah, he checked his phone. Reports later came out that he found out his wife was in the building and apparently had to be held back. More storytelling maybe? Having heard 4 shots, it looks like the heroes had a change of heart.
We're police officers. We're not trained to handle this kind of violence.
This move right here is what 40% of the town's budget gets spent on. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking or what he continues to think.
Approach and repeat ultimatum in an even firmer tone of voice. Add the words, or else.
Clearly abandoning the crawling technique, I can only speculate what this gentleman's doing now.
Maniac has responded with a scornful remark.
I can assume he established, yes, this is a school, yes, that is a classroom full of kids, and yes, that is a gunman. He comes back concerned with his boo-boo.
Law enforcement officials did what they do.
And what they like to do is congratulate each other with a loving embrace for a job well done. 40 minutes in.
They showed amazing courage.
Amazing courage, feeling the need to sanitize your hands in the middle of an active shooter in an elementary school 40 minutes in, when most police officers didn't even believe in COVID. Now pose up against the wall.
Trying to save lives.
These guys really don't like germs. My man digging out his nose gives him a fist bump, wiping it on him.
By running toward gunfire.
I'm curious what kind of verbal exchange could have created a fist bump an hour into an active shooter in an elementary school.
Not having unlocked doors to classroom, having one door that goes in and out of the school.
Trump with his walls, now Ted Cruz and the doors. These guys are fully living in the past. It took them an hour and 12 minutes to come up with the idea of a sledgehammer and the door wasn't even locked.
What happened?
What happened is 19 beautiful children and 2 heroic teachers were murdered by the state of Texas. 40% of the town's budget is spent on all the toys and training you saw today, used to pose and congratulate each other for a job they hadn't done while children lay dying.
But the reality is, as horrible as what happened, it could have been worse. The reason it was not worse is because law enforcement officials did what they do. They showed amazing courage by running toward gunfire for the singular purpose of trying to save lives.